Spider-Man Brand New Day is getting me more excited with every set of news that we get, and this is no exception. Tom Holland recently had some very interesting things to say about his involvement in the creative side of things. He said, quote, "I did a lot of sneaky research online, looking at what people were saying in the interim, between Spider-Man No Way Home and now Spider-Man Brand New Day. I really just kind of put together a vibe of what people were looking for and went to Marvel and said, this is what I think we should be doing. And I think that's exactly what we are doing. So it's been a really fun process developing the movie. It's the first time I've ever been allowed in that part of the process. And it's definitely a stressful experience. Now that we're shooting, we are shooting absolute gold." So there's actually a lot to unpack there from what he had to say, but what's really cool is that Tom Holland, if this is true, is really in the down and dirty in the trenches trying to figure out what fans want to please them, which is really cool because you don't usually see that level of dedication to creating a really solid product from the actors involved. It's usually like, oh, well, we're all working together. I trust what the studio's doing and the writers are doing, and then they create something and it's either really good or it's really not. And Tom Holland looks like he went online to kind of see. Now that can be tricky. You can you can stumble in the wrong places online and be like, I think this is what fans want, and you can come out with some really crazy ideas. But if he's in the right places, which based on all of the leaks and everything that's come out, it's looking like that to get back to a street level Spider-Man. He finally is back to his roots. You got Peter Parker all alone and secluded and kind of like doing this whole hero thing by himself. He also says it's a stressful experience, which I'm sure the idea of trying to meet expectations of God knows how many adoring fans around the world is gotta be a hard thing to do already. But at least there's really good intention behind that. It seems like there's a lot of love for the character going around. I think Tom Holland really wants to do the best for this property. I don't know, but I want to know what everybody's thinking about this quote. I want to know what your expectations are for Spider-Man. And I also want to know just like, what your expectations are, but also like what you want to see, what you don't think you're going to see though. Like I'd like to see your unrealistic expectations as well as your realistic expectations, if that makes sense. So if you come in here and you're like, I want to see, Spider-Man team up with Moon Knight, and you're like, okay, that's kind of crazy, but it would be cool to have this discussion in the comments. So let me know below what you would have brought to Marvel and been like, hey, we should do this if you were in Tom Holland's shoes. I'm still excited for this movie, and I continue to be more excited. It is my most anticipated superhero movie coming up, and I can't wait for it.